Okay, good morning, everybody. Praise be to the Lord.
Now and forever.
Now and forever.
Okay,
Now and forever.
okay, we're going to continue with the reading of our story about the Black Stallion. Okay, and we are going to continue in the page number 608, and I hope to finish the story today because tomorrow we have to do another things. Right. Let's see. Page number 608. Start to read Dana, please.
See, I'm not going to hurt you. Alec murmured, knowing it was he who might be hurt. After a few minutes, Alec cautiously slipped onto his back. Once again the stallion snorted and sent the boy flying through the air. Alec picked himself up from the ground, slower this time, but when he had rested, he whistled for the black again. The stallion moved toward him. Alec determinedly stepped on the sand dune and, once again let the black feel his weight. Gently he spoke into a large ear. It's me. I'm not much to carry. He slid onto the stallion black. One arm slipped around the black neck as he half reared. Then like a shot from a gun, the black broke down the beach. His action shifted and his huge stride seemed to make him fly through the air. Alec clung to the stallion's mane for his life. The wind through the air. Alec clung to the stallion's mane for his life. The wind screamed by and he couldn't see. Suddenly the black swayed and headed up the sand dune. He reached the top and then down. The spring was the sand dune. He reached the top then down. The spring was a blur as they whipped by. To the rocks he raced, and then the stallion made a wide circle. His speed never diminishing. Down through a long ravine he rushed. Alex blurred vision made out black object in front of them, and as a flash he remembered the deep gully that was there. He felt the stallion gather himself. Instinctively he leaned forward and held the black firm and steady with his hands and knees. Then, then they were in the air, sailing over the black hole. Alec must lost his balance when he landed, but recovered himself in time to keep from falling off. Once again, the stallion reached the beach. His hoof feet regular and rhythmic on the white sand.
Mike. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you very much, Dana. Let's see. I have three questions, and I hope everybody participate, right? Because most of you doesn't have participation. Most of you have zero in participation because you didn't talk. You don't talk. You don't participate. Okay. For example, I have a question that says, what word for you, what word best describes Alex's continued efforts to ride the black?
Determination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's determination. For you, it's determination. But for others, what word? Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Nice comment. No se empujen para participar. Okay, good. Okay, for the next one, okay. Why do you think Alec tries to ride the black again after being through?
Because he wants to, how do you say? He wants to get stronger their friendship.
Okay, that is one. What is the other one?
He felt the stallion gathers himself.
Okay, that is another one. What is the other one? What is the most important thing Alec want to get from the stallion? Mm-hmm.
Killer.
So.
Friendship.
He start to feel people. He start to feel he's getting closer to winning the horse acceptance. Right? Remember, Alec won and the Black Stallion want also to get closer and work together about the tragedy of the shipwreck of the ship, right? Okay, let's see. They start to fight about the acceptance, right? Let's see, Felix, continue. Open your mic.
The young had held great in a clear Alec
Mind.
mind. He leaned closer to the Stallion air and kept repeating,
Repeating.
easy, repeating, easy, but black, easy. The Stallion seemed
Seemed.
seemed to
over the sand, and then his speed began to lessen. Alec kept take to him slower and slower. When the black gradually he came to stop, the boy released his grips from the stallion's mane and his arm and cleared the black neck. He was weak with exhaustion, in no condition for such a
Right.
rarely he slipped to the ground. Never had he dreamed a horse could soon run so fast. The stallion looked at him. He held his,
I.
his large body only slightly covered with sweets. The night Alec lay awake, his body aching,
Aching.
ach-
Aching.
aching with
Aching.
pain, but his heart pounding with excitement. He had ridden the black
Excitement.
horse, congratulated congratulated the wheel and broken stage, stallion with scandals. He, he felt sure, sure that from that day on the black was his alone
Okay,
that
okay,
would
okay, 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 okay,
would
okay.
they ever
Okay.
be
Thank you.
would would he
Tiene
ever
muteado.
see
Me tiene callado. Ya rato le estoy hablando, me tiene muteado. Y sigue leyendo. Sigue leyendo. Me tiene muteado. Si le quito el mute, sigue leyendo.
he among black against the horse hounds ridden,
Ven.
but did he
Félix.
find him?
Félix.
Alex found
Continue reading that part that says, he felt sure that from that day on the black was his alone. Continue, Ana.
Yo me perdí.
Ay, Dios mío. Valeria, continue.
But for what would they ever be rescued? Would he ever see his home again? Alex shook his head. He had promised himself he wouldn't think of that anymore. The next day he mounted the black again. The horse half read but didn't fight him. Alex spoke softly in his ear, and the black stood still. Then Alex touched him lightly on the side, and he walked a long, looking stride. Far up the beach they went. Then Alex tried to turn him by shifting his weight and gently pushing the stallion's head. Gradually, the horse turned. Alex took a firmer grip on his long mane and pressed his neck tighter against the large body. The stallion broke out of his walk into a faster canter. The wind blew his mane back into the boy's face. The stallion's stride was effortless, and Alex found it easy to ride. Halfway down the leash, he managed to reel him back again to a walk, then to a complete stop. Slowly he turned him to the right, then to the left, and then around in a circle.
Okay, thank you very much, Valeria. Okay, I have two questions in here, people. Okay, y continúa leyendo, el colmo. Ay, hombre. Hijo, ¿me escuchas?
¿Desde qué parte?
¿Me escuchas? Estoy hablando. ¿Me escuchas?
Sí.
Ya rato dije que terminaras. O una de dos, o me tenías en silencio, o te está fallando el sistema del este. Porque te dije que te
Es que
detuvieras.
audio, esos audífonos casi no sirven.
Entonces busque otros, hijo. Unos que le sirvan. Si sabe que no le sirven, no los use. Si sabe que no le sirven, no los use. Y listo. Ya ratos, como 5 minutos creo yo. Y pedí que otro leyera y aún así usted seguía, se echó toda la página prácticamente. Bueno, eso es bueno. Así practica su lectura. Pero si sabe que tiene deficiencias, dejo de usar lo que no me sirva. Y listo. Y listo. Okay, let's see. I have some questions about the part that Felix read and that Valeria read. And that is, Alec believes he has conquered, right? Conquer who? Conquer the black, right? Yes, conquer the stallion. In what sense is true, actually?
That he could ride every time the stallion.
Yes, but the only problem is only Roland give me the answers, and I have other 23 students in here. People, you read the story, you have to know the story, the answers fast because you already need you really need that part of comprehension. In talk, and I will say this, and I already checked that yesterday in Imagine Learning. In talk, you're good. Most of you in talk, in the speaking way, or in the speaking skill. In grammar skill, most of you are good. Maybe 2 or 3 have some mistakes. But in general, 95% of you are good in grammar. 95% of you are good in speaking. But 95% of you doesn't have comprehension lecture or comprehension reading. Why? Why? Because the jump have helped greatly included Alec animal mind. He learned closer to the stallion ear and kept repeating. Okay, give me one reasoning of that. Give me one opinion of that. About the first 2 lines of the story. You don't know. and you already read it. O sea, lo acaban de leer y no entienden. O sea, solo están ahí tragando palabras. Eso es lo único. Tragando palabras. Nada más. Lo acaban de leer y si les digo la pregunta, se devuelven a la página y empiezan a buscar a dónde está. No. Las preguntas que digo no son, busquen la línea tal, en la parte tal que dice de esta pregunta y ahí está la respuesta. No. Comprensión lectora. Su opinión, qué entiende, qué no entiende, ¿cómo es que se llama? ¿Qué le gusta, qué no le gusta? Eso es comprensión lectora. Y la mayoría de ustedes, me van a disculpar, no la tienen. ¿Por qué? 2 o 3 son los que me participan siempre. ¿Y los demás? ¿Qué? Lo que les digo, tragando palabras nada más. Solo otra. Y de esos que están tragando palabras, unos ponen atención, los otros bien gracias. Hacen caras, empiezan a hacer esto con el mouse, lo empiezan a poner aquí. ¿Va? Están cortando papel, pegando papel, o sea, cosa que yo no estoy haciendo en ninguna de mis clases, en realidad. Yo en ninguna de mis clases les he dicho corte papel, pegue papel, haga figuritas. Nada por el estilo les he dicho yo de hacer eso. Unos dicen estar y pueden estar haciendo otra cosa en la pantalla. Y así, sucesivamente. Y así sucesivamente. Un montón de cosas que en las cuales usted debería de estar en realidad. Ojo, lo hablo general. En la cual usted lo debería de estar rotundamente, pero que a la vez no está. Porque solo los mismos 3 o 4 son los que me participan. Nada más. Continue on page number 612. Continue on page number 612. Diego Guardiola, read it.
Long but exciting hours passed as Alec tried to make the black understand what he wanted him to do. The sun was going rapidly when he walked the stallion to the end of the beach. The black turned and stood still, a mile of smooth, white sand stretched before them. Suddenly the stallion bolted, almost throwing Alec to the ground. He picked up speed with amazing swiftness. Faster and faster he went. Alec hung low over his neck, his breath coming in gasps. Down the beach the stallion thundered. Tears from the wind rolled down Alec's cheeks. 3/4 of the way, he tried to check the black's speed. He pulled back on the flowing mane. Whoa, black!
He
yelled.
have a
But his
bad
words
connection.
were they was to be.
Continue.
Was to be repeated. little. He pulled back harder into his fast trot, which gradually became slower and slower until Alec had him under control. Overjoyed, he turned him and rode him over the hill to the spring. Together, they drank the cool, refreshing water.
Okay. You really have a really bad connection because it sounds many pauses, but don't worry. The rest of your classmates read the story. For that reason, I will make the questions. Right? Doesn't matter. Don't care. Okay. I know these situations happen about the bad connection of the internet, right? Okay, let's see. What is a possible explanation for why the black bolts? What is the possible explanation for why the black bolts?
What means ball?
Bolts. Well, it's something like electricity, actually, right? But I can give you a definition. For example, how can I say it? Well, actually, it has a many definitions. Volt is coming from electricity. Volt it's like lock. But in this case, bolt means to be independent. Independizarse. Independent. Be free. Let's say in this way. So what is a possible explanation for why the black bolts?
Because they don't really like him to be right.
So.
Because they have 3/4 of the way and they until to the beach.
Because are the oh you were only with the friend?
Could be, but for saying this way, to be more exactly, okay, in your opinions, the stallion or the black want to show to Alec he can be or he can still be an independent animal. Live alone, living in the environment, doesn't matter, I don't know. And he's proud actually. O sea, él es orgulloso. Aunque no pueda, yo puedo. Así de sencillo. That is the meaning. The black want to show that is still a strong, proud, independent animal. And the other one, based on context, what does the word unbroken mean in relation to the black?
Maybe he has a problem in his leg, so broke.
Hmm. Somebody else?
Repeat that
But
question.
getting the normal speed.
Could be. Somebody, okay, can repeat the question. Based on context, what does the word unbroken mean in relation to the black?
That his normal speed,
But he put
fastest speed.
back.
It could be, I really don't know. Could be because Alet and the Stallion fight together a really good relation to get confidence to each other and to start a really good friendship, right? As we saw in the video from the guy and the kangaroo, Damien, right? That was a really good friendship. If you read the story carefully, the stallions want to be alone, want to be independent. The stallion believe he's proud and he can still strong, and he is an independent animal actually, and he want that the stallion, right? Alec could do not could do couldn't do nothing about that. So they at a time the horse was completely wild and afraid of people. Okay. Now he has developed a special bond with Alec and Alus. Bond es como un lazo, no un lazo para saltar cuerda, ¿verdad? No. Unión, right? And allows to himself to be ridden, right? Unbroken must mean untamed and not used to contend with people. Okay, let's see, Cesar, read the last page.
The days that followed, Alec mastery over the black grew greater and greater. He could do almost anything with him. The savage fury of the unbroken stallion disappeared when he saw the boy. Alec rode him around the island and raced him down the beach, marveling at the giant strength and the terrific speed. Without realizing it, Alec was improving his horse horsemanship until he had reached the point where he was almost a part of the black as they tore along.
Okay, thank you very much. And finish, just to finish. People, we're already finished to read the story. Okay, some advices. I hope everybody finished to do the placement test. I'm still have yesterday 3 students almost at 9 o'clock. I already saw that, and still one student who didn't finish the placement test. I didn't check who. In science, the people who didn't make the assignments, I'm sorry, right? You have all the day to do that. And I'm talking about Matute and I'm talking about Jimena, right? If you
I
didn't,
did it.
no. I really don't check if you work or not, okay? If you did it, very good. But if you don't did it, if you didn't do it, I'm sorry. Because you have all the day to enter and to do the 2 assignments for science, right? Okay, guys, I see you at 9:30, I think, for grammar, right? You don't have PE today. You don't have PE, right? I see you at 9:30. And today you have religion, I think, with Madre Dilma. I will see you in there. Okay. So take care. See you in a few minutes. Well, 9:30.